Who am I gonna show my poem to next?
Oh God.
Natsuki.
Well, it's really not any worse than the last one.
You fucking bitch.
But I can't really say it's any better either.
Phew.
Huh? Phew what?
Well, anything that isn't a train wreck, I'll take that as a dub. And I get the feeling you're probably the most critical.
Hey, what makes you... Wait, maybe that's a compliment. Aha! Glad to see someone recognizes my experience. Well, then keep practicing, and maybe you'll be as good as me someday.
That's, something tells me Natsuki completely missed the point.
Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from yesterday.
You think so?
Yeah, well, I guess if you've been friends with her for so long, you might be on the same wavelength. But you never really struck as her type.
Sayori has a type all of a sudden?
Well, I don't know, but honestly, how can someone so fluffy spend so much time with someone like you? It's like she's been dragging around a dead weight.
Jesus. Ugh, that was a little unnecessary. But think of it this way. If it weren't for me, she would probably just fly away like letting go of a balloon. You could say we each take care of each other in our own way.
Whatever it is, I don't get it. Oh, yeah, I guess I'm supposed to show you my poem. Here. Amy likes spiders.
Is that... what? Okay.
You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders.
What?
That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders, that's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me look up to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about, I just read that.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if she doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world was better off without spider lovers. And I'm gonna tell everyone. Got a shot directly at you, huh?
Yeah, what the fuck? Spiders are so fucking cool.
Not bad, right?
Tarantulas are cool. Spiders are not.
Debatable. Anyway, it's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. I hope you didn't think it was the best I could do. I can shit talk spiders all day.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I'll have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies, and it helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree that the subject of this poem is ignorant jerk.
Do you know people like that?
Of course. It's about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about absolutely anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some sort of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Something that you're afraid to tell people, something that you're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you for or think less of you. But that just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things, except for fucking spiders.
Spiders are fucking cool!
Amy and her spiders.
Huh. That's funny. Yuri wrote about something similar today.
Huh? Did you say Yuri?
Yeah. She said her poem was about an unusual hobby of hers.
Does that bitch like spiders too?
I didn't really get it, but she said something similar to you. That people shouldn't make each other feel insecure about those things.
Really? Well, I mean, yours is pretty weird, so I wouldn't doubt that she has some weird hobbies. Not that there's anything wrong with having weird hobbies. It's not like I would judge her or anything.
Natsuki has trouble finding words.
I guess I should try not to be so mean to her. If she feels insecure about her weird behaviors and stuff, then she probably likes spiders. I mean, I always hate people who make me feel insecure. And Yuri made me feel insecure yesterday. But the way you put it, it sounds like she's learned her lesson.
Her eyes are literally Pokeballs.
Mm-hmm. They're all Pokeballs.
What? Well, I would say so. Even if her writing style is really different, I'm sure she'll appreciate the message in your poem.
It's what I do best, after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important. But I want to make people think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one for tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Monica!
All right.
Monica! Hi again, zesty boy.
Hi.
How's the writing going?
Great. All right, I guess.
I'll take that, as long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
Aha! I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure. Here you go.
Oh shit.
I give my poem to Monica.
That's all right. It's pretty good. It makes me think of Sayori, like the other one you wrote. You two are like the dynamic duo.
Aha. That's kind of exaggerating it.
Yeah, probably. But you do spend a lot of time with her, even in this club, don't you? Then again, I don't blame you for being a little shy.
Oh, fuck. I'm not shy, it's just...
Aha! I'm just teasing. I know it takes a bit of time to make friends with everyone. But Yuri and Natsuki are super interesting people, so don't be afraid to give them their share of time. And you can talk to me every now and then too. I'm not like unapproachable or anything, am I?
No. It's nothing like that. I'm just still getting used to being here, that's all.
Yeah. I'm sorry if I was putting pressure on you or something. I really didn't mean it like that.
No, don't worry. I get what you're saying.
Well, alright. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
No.
I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look.
Fuck! Save me!
Holy shit.
The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless cacophony of meaningless noise. Thank you, by the way.
Yep.
The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Why is there a cross on the cube?
I don't know.
Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust.
What?
An endless poem of meaningless. Love me.
What the fuck does that...
Wait.
Am I crushing you?
That would make you lose it.
Load me.
Load me.
Oh.
Wait.
What the fuck does that mean?
Wait. Get out of the poem
Load me.
and save. Like, escape. It said load me. So save the game? Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah, sure. Yes. And then load game. See what happens.
Interesting.
It said load me.
It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
Nothing happened. Okay.
That would have been interesting.
That would have been cool. Uh-huh. I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper.
Load me. Yeah, what the fuck?
Not very
Come!
Think about it.
Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise.
I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though.
Uh-huh. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be abstract as a physical expression of feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting in that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game.
What? Oh.
You never know when you might change your mind,
Oh yeah, fuck, there's no going back now.
or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing?
I just broke the fourth wall.
What am I even talking about?
The fourth wall.
Uh-huh. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. So what should we save? Again? Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned for today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room.
Is this about the festival?
Well, sort of.
Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori has been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event.
Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to do for the event.
Ah, sorry. I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing.
Performing?
Monica? Yeah, we're going to have a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. But the cool part is, we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. Sayori putting it on the... What the fuck? Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time.
Fuck me. Sorty, who's been coloring a poster, holds it up for us to see.
Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you?
Well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea?
Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys,
No, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone up until just a few days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So, I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
yeah! It's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, click faster, you fuck, and having fun.
That's right. And It's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you worry. Oh, wait. Don't you want to... there's no word. Don't you want to share that with others? Jesus Christ, Monica, shut the fuck up for a second. Let me think. To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place. I know you do. I know we all do. And if dude, she's such a bitch. and if all it takes is standing out in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it.
Dot. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Tsurori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Tsurori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
It looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Ooh.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll go and get it over with.
All right.
Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else, expectant faces.
Sigh. I guess I don't really have a choice.
Ah, that's everyone.
Oh boy.
You're the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me. Oh gosh. You'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other.
No way.
Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry, I'll start off. Fuck no, you won't. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more comfortable.
Can I go next?
You want to talk about that?
What?
Can I go next?
There we go.
Of course. Now let's see.
Monica flips through her notebook to the specific poem she has in mind for herself.
Oh god.
She then stands behind the podium.
The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Ahem.
Oh, Jesus. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine.
Lisa looks like you don't have to read a poem, Zach.
Oh god.
She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Tsurori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori? I'll go next.
What? Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium.
This poem is called...
Yuri anxiously glances at each of us.
You can do it, Yuri. Oh.
That wasn't paying attention.
What? It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Was I supposed to say something?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I clicked because he read it. I just kept going. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. The poem is full of twists and turns in its structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. This must be a rare glimpse into the whirling fire Yuri keeps concealed in her head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality. Snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save this situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterward, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count.
Okay. I guess I'm up next then.
Siori hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium.
This one's called My Meadow, which will premiere in the next episode.
Yep, next episode. See ya, bitches!